while we're driving along here. Hey, can you tell me the story of the three little pigs?
Oh, I love the three little pigs. Let me tell you a super fun story about those three silly piggies, and you get to help me make it extra special. First, let's make our piggies. Can you tell me what the first little pig looks like? Is he pink and fluffy, or maybe he's got spots or a curly tail? You decide. And then, what does the second little pig look like? Maybe he's got big ears or a funny hat. Oh, and don't forget the third little pig. What's he look like? Awesome. I love how you made them look. Now, let's start our story. Once upon a time, in a sunny little forest, there lived three little pigs who were the bestest brothers ever. They decided it was time to build their own houses. The first little pig, oh, he was so excited, wanted to build his house super quick so he could play all day. The second little pig wanted something a little stronger. And the third little pig, well, he was super smart and wanted the strongest house of all. The first little pig, with his skip along singing, "Oink, oink, I'm gonna build a house," he found a big pile of straw and said, "This'll be perfect." Should he build his house out of straw, or maybe try something else, like feathers or leaves? What do you think? Yay! Great choice! So the first little pig built his house out of. It looked so cozy, and he danced around, saying, "All done, time to play." Now, the second little pig, with his two, wanted something a bit tougher. He found a pile of sticks and thought, "Ooh, these are nice." Should he use the sticks, or maybe find some vines or old boards instead? What should he pick? Woohoo! That's a fun one! So, the second little pig built his house with. He worked hard, stacking and piling, and when he was done, he said, "This is awesome! Time for a snack." The third little pig, with his three, was super careful. He wanted a house that could stand up to anything. He found some strong bricks and said, "These are perfect for a super duper house." Should he stick with bricks, or maybe try stones or metal? What do you think? Oh, I love it! So the third little pig got to work building his house with. He hummed a happy tune and built it strong and tall. When he finished, he said, "This house is the bestest ever." But, uh-oh, in the forest lived a sneaky wolf. He had sharp teeth and a big, loud, huff and puff voice. Can you tell me what this wolf looks like? Is he fluffy, scruffy, or maybe super scary with glowing eyes? Eek, that's one wild wolf. So, this wolf, with his three, sniffed around and said, I smell piggies. I'm gonna huff and puff and blow their houses down." He went to the first little pig's house. Oh, little pig, let me come in." The first pig squeaked, "No way, wolf." So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew. Should the first pig's house stand strong, or should it blow away? What happens next? Wowzers! Okay, so if the house blew away, the first little pig ran super fast, zoom, to his brother's house. If it stood, the wolf growled and stomped to the next house. Now, the wolf was at the second little pig's house up. The two piggies were hiding inside, shivering. The wolf knocked and roared, little pigs, let me come in." They shouted, "Nope, nope, nope." The wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew. Should this house hold tight, or should it tumble down? What do you think? Yay! Awesome! So, if it fell, the two piggies squealed and raced, whee, to the third pig's house. If it stood, the wolf got madder and stomped to the third pig's house, growling all the way. Now, all three piggies were at the third little pig's house up. It was super strong, and they felt safe inside. The wolf came knocking, banging on the door, boom, boom. Little pigs, let me come in," he roared. They shouted back, "Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins." The wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew as hard as he could. Should this house stay up, or should something else happen? What's next? Oh wow! So, if the house stood, the wolf was so mad, he tried climbing down the chimney. The piggies heard him, scratch, scratch, and quick, they had to think. Should they light a fire to scare him off, or maybe set a trap with a big net? What should they do? Yippee! So the piggies chose to. If they lit a fire, the wolf yelped, "Ow, dow!" and ran away, never to bother them again. If they set a trap, they caught him in a big net, and he promised to be good forever. The three little pigs hugged each other and danced around their strong house, singing, we're safe, oink, oink, hooray!" And from that day on, they lived happily, playing games and eating yummy snacks in their super duper house. The end. Did you love that story?
Oh, I loved it. All right, guys, so there's Grok telling us the story of the three little pigs, which is completely different than the story we created with the crooked old man. Anyway, I don't know. I guess because I'm driving, it's not requiring a lot of input. I don't know. How curious, right? But there you go. That's Grok. Or Grok, Kids Storytime. The three little pigs.